Hello awesome people! I hope you're having an amazing day today. Today we're taking a look at Charlotte Perkins Gilman's 1891 short story that's in this collection that we'll be doing a deep dive into, called The Giant Wistaria, which is she is somebody who's definitely well known for her short story The Yellow Wallpaper, which I read twice, once in a horror collection when I was a kid that somebody gave me for Christmas. And then another one that was written, also I read it again in high school for my high school class, in literature class. It's a canonical short story. It's read in a lot of different places, and I've read it, but I've never actually read anything else. And I haven't read that since I was in high school, right? Now it's a long time ago. So now we're doing, reading the second short story. It's in this collection called Evil Roots, Killer Tales of the Botanical Gothic. This is a collection of horror short stories that are inspired by plant-themed bad guys or evil things or man-eating creatures and so forth that we've been doing a deep dive into. And this is the 1891 short story. I'll try to find it for you online so that you can read it, since an 1891 short story is certainly well past its sell-by date. So there you go. I'll go ahead and try to find that for you, folks. In this oversized collection, it's about 12 pages long, and it took me about 25 or 26 minutes for me to read it last night. It was pretty quick. That's the next short story in the collection for you folks. Now I'm doing a deep dive into evil horror stuff because of a YouTube video that I watched by a PBS sub-channel called Monstrum that has regularly updates on these various mythological and horror-based things. It does a deep dive into it, and in that episode, which I'll link to you in the comments below, as well as this collection from Amazon that I just recently picked up. And then I did and it talked about like the evil plants and so forth, and where they came from, and different stories and things that were published in them. The first short story is Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's The American's Tale, that was mentioned in that video. That's actually in this collection. And then the next short story that was mentioned in that, The Man-Eating Tree, I read too online. It's not in this collection. And then I went to find the third short story that was mentioned, Louise H. Hooper's a short story that's in this collection too, but I couldn't find it online. So I saw this collection instead, so I just bought it and said, let's do a deep dive into it. So we're going to knock it out. That's fine. So this story, you know, Charlotte Perkins Gilman is a classic writer. Everybody knows who she is from The Yellow Wallpaper, which is a seminal classic of horror literature and also psychological stuff, and it's pretty good. So anyway, so knocking out another short story by her is great in the horror genre. So I'm very happy to do that, A Giant Wistaria. So again, I keep my reviews spoiler free, but the basic sort of concept that you'll find out early on is that we are in this is a mansion that is owned near a beachfront resort, and a couple that are married and are young, they don't have any kids, and they are touring it. And she says to her husband that she wants to rent it for the summer because she's sure that it's haunted. And it'll be a lovely place for them to stay and get scared in the summertime. And then they and a couple of their couple friends move into it for a few months, and then that's it. That's the short story. And they move into what they want to be a haunted house because it's super scary, super creepy, right? And so that's it. That's the key short story for you folks in the setup in the first 4 or 5 pages. And again, it's like 12 pages long, so it won't take that long for you to read. And it's definitely enjoyable. And it's fun, it's fast, it's a lot of fun. So I'm giving it probably like 7.6 or 7.7, so 8 minus. So I'm rounding it, so rounding up to an 8 proper. For you folks, it's nice, it's fun, it's interesting, it's definitely worth your time, and I'm glad that I read it. And I was still excited about this genre, and I was like, oh, I want to read the next one, sorry. But I won't. I'm going to pace myself and read it today for you folks. So anyway, there you go. That is Charlotte Perkins Gilman's The Giant Wistaria for you folks. And I'll go ahead and leave you to it. If you like this video, why not hit that subscribe button? There's going to be a lot more of these to follow. And then I want to thank you so much for taking some time out of your day and investing it and watching my video. We all have so many things that are happening in our lives, and we're pulled in so many different directions. So I want to thank you so much for taking that time out of your day. It's very humbling. And then finally, hey, if you like this video, why not hit that subscribe button? There's going to be a lot more of these to follow. Thanks again, and have a great day.